But welcome everyone. I did say everyone was welcome. All faces are welcome to be visible in these gorgeous rectangular boxes of Zoom, and how beautifully we can connect in this way. And it felt important to have this live today. I don't fully know why, and that doesn't matter either, but the energies felt like a gathering was required because this is the time of Samhain. It is in the northern hemisphere, Bealtaine in the southern hemisphere. It's the time of the Celtic New Year. And so today, your invitation is, as we gather here, whatever hemisphere you're in, whatever part of the country, of the world, that is the invitation for us all to gather together in unity, in union around the bonfire. And what I'm planning today, let's see if it goes to plan, is to share a bit about this time of Samhain and why it's so significant, especially for the Celts, especially from an Irish perspective, where I'm coming from, and share a little bit about the different goddesses that are associated with this time. And we'll go on a journey because it feels really important, more important than ever, with all that's going on in our world and what's coming up and unfurling over the next few days as well. The energies are getting so intense. Let us know how you're feeling in the chat. How are you right now in this moment? Yeah, thumbs up from Sharon. It feels like quite a crescendo, actually. And I can feel my throat clearing, like this crescendo of energy that's coming up to clear whatever else is ready to clear and go now, so that we can fully step into the beauty and wonder of who we are. So we'll go on a journey and let's see what unfolds. Goddess Éiriú was coming in very strongly, and she is the center, for me anyway, and from my perspective, is the center of the medicine wheel. And I feel she is really putting out a very strong call now, gentle, quiet, powerful call to call us all back in to center. And from here, we have the 360 view, and if we rise up above that, the bird's eye view of where we are and where we need to step forth next on the medicine wheel. And then I've got, gosh, I nearly forgot as well, I've got a new retreat to share with you. That is inviting people to come to Ireland, to come to Dingle, County Kerry, which is the place of my mother, the place of my ancestors, and my soul home as well. So please remind me to share that if I get caught up in the center of the medicine wheel with Éiriú and all of you. So I'll share that at the end. So I reckon we'll be here for about the next hour or so. Yes, it's beautiful Dingle, finally. So let me check the chat and see how you're all doing. Hello, Regina from Canada. Happy to be here. Hello, Lulu from Minnesota. Hi, Rachel from Sweden. Hello, Michelle from Suffolk. Rama from North Florida. Hello, Annemie from Louvain in Belgium. I'm just going to try different pronunciations of that. Yeah, pronunciation needs work. Hello, Anna from New York. Hello, Willow from Atlanta, Georgia. No, Sandra from Atlanta, Georgia. Willow from Santa Fe. Anna from Germany. Welcome here. Honora from Louisiana. Hello, Camilla from Norway, and you're out walking. That's gorgeous to bring the Scandinavian energy. Hello, Jeanette from British Columbia, the Rockies. Hello, Camilla, and you're feeling crushed, actually. Thank you for presencing that here and for being here, gathering with us. Michelle, needing to share space with the magical community. Well, here we are, right at your fingertips. Hello, Cindy Blessed greetings from South Africa, 6 p.m. here, and a huge storm breaking. Wow. Odin riding. Wow. Amazing. Bringing the storm energy. And it feels a bit like that for me, like the calm before the storm, like something is brewing. So may your storm in South Africa support the whole globe to clear what's needing to be clear now. Really beautiful. Well, hello, everyone. The messages are flying by here. It's so wonderful to see you all here. And I am here in Scotland, in central Scotland, connected to the land here and the Celtic lineage. So let's take a moment here to connect in with your feet upon the soil, upon the earth, and taking a few deep breaths to invite the energies that are present in our group as we connect here live and in the replay. To invite these energies to find their space here in our global circle. As we're gathered around the Samhain bonfire in the northern hemisphere, Bealtaine bonfire in the southern hemisphere. And really inviting yourself, your body to relax into this space. Feeling your feet, your soles connected to the earth, the floor beneath you. And inviting your roots to unfurl from the soles of your feet so that they make their way down, down, down into the earth, through the soil that holds us, through the earth that nourishes us, past the underground rivers and caverns and caves, and all the life that lives within this nourishing soil. And connecting in with the core of our earth, with the crystalline core of whatever energy is within the core of the earth today for you to receive. And it's an invitation to release what's ready to be released right now through your roots and down into the earth to be transmuted by our Earthen Mother. For no matter what's going on in our world here above the ground, in our 3D human goings-ons, she is always here to support us and connect with us, and to hold in her outstretched arms anything that's burdensome, that's joyful, that wants to be released or to be received by us now. And gosh, immediately, can you feel this shift in energy now? Can you feel the slowing down? And can you feel this invitation to become even more present with your body, with your heart, and with your mind? Inviting all our energies to come into balance now, into harmony. in this global circle. And you can also invite your roots to unfurl from the tip of your head to connect with the cosmos, with the star beings, the planets, the sun, the moon, the thunder clouds, the lightning beams, all. And the other realms that are always here so close. Just call on them when you're needing support. Star sisters, star brothers, and all beings. And releasing any energy through your cosmic roots into the sky, into the cosmos. And notice any sensations in the crown of your head as you invite this releasing. And drawing down the cosmic energies that are so alive now, in whatever form they wish to flow and be received by you in your human form. And opening to receive the purest energy forms that are available now. At this time, the 3rd of November, 2024. At this moment in time. And feel the connection of the cosmic and earthen energies within you. As they merge within your heart, so that your heart may open even wider to receive the love, the unconditional love that our universe holds for each one of us. Open our hearts wider now to receive this. And invite this love to anchor even more deeply into our earth. For when we come from this place of deep rooted, anchored love, well, there is no separation. There is just love and beauty and joy and harmony. And from this space, I'll share the stories that are so sacred and also shamanic. And I invite you to be activated in the way that is right for you through the story. For this is the power of story and of each one of our stories. And this time of Samhain actually means the end of summer. So it's the end of summer in the Northern Hemisphere. And Samhain is actually the Irish word for the month of November. So we still hold these ancient ways in the Irish tongue, our indigenous tongue. And it gives us the clues, the anchor points to connect in with for new ways of living, walking the wheel with the seasons, with the spiral, with the medicine that each energy brings. And Samhain is one of the cross-quarter days. So if you imagine the spokes of the wheel and the X that marks the spot, and Samhain is the northwesterly direction of the medicine wheel. And it's opposite Bealtaine. So we're here in balance in the north and southern hemispheres. And it invites us, as we end the summer and the bright light of the summer, it invites us to go further into the darkness. As we go deeper and deeper into the darker time of the year towards winter solstice. And it's also Celtic New Year. So happy Celtic New Year to you all, as well as other great celebrations around the world. It is the time of coming out of the old and stepping into the new. So what better time with where we are now? So it is the invitation, and that's what we'll do in our meditation, to let go even more of what's ready to be released now. And we don't need to know in our minds. It's that invitation. And our subconscious can take care of the rest. Our soul can take care of the rest. To let go of what else needs to go now and is ready. And at the same time, to plant the new seeds. To set our intentions of what wishes to come in. And the goddess at this time of Samhain is Tlachtga, spelt with a T, but pronounced Tlachtga. And she is an ancient, ancient goddess. Those of you that have walked with me in the Irish medicine wheel will have been communing with Tlachtga. And she actually comes before the Tuatha Danann, the shining ones. She is of the Fear Bolg, which are ancient, ancient beings who traveled from east. They say they come from Greece to west, to Ireland. And they bring their clay bags. And Tlachtga, with her clay bag, spreads it in the soils of Éiriú of Ireland to fertilize the soil, to bring fertility, so that the seeds that we plant will be fertilized in this gorgeous earth, so that they can grow at their best, to their highest potential. So that supports us to live out our missions here on earth. And Tlachtga holds the earth spear. It said her name means earth spear. And the earth spear, to me, looks like the lightning bolt. And some call it the spear of illumination. So as well as bringing the fertility to the land, she brings the illumination. So can we open ourselves as we let go of any extra baggage? Can we open to be illuminated? Do you even want to be illuminated? I would like to be open to the illumination again and again, to be inspired, to receive the messages and to know with clarity where you must go, how you must be. And her father traveled in their fire wheel. And that's why she's associated, and her father, Mag Rua, are associated with the creation of the medicine wheel. And how Ireland is associated with the creation of Samhain and the season, the time of Halloween and the Celtic New Year. So we're taking on this, that everything, it all comes back to Ireland. Now that might sound a bit facetious. It all comes back to our lands, O-U-R. And what better place to continue our journey, being so grounded and rooted in the ancient soils. For Ireland is named after Éiriú. And it was her wish, when the next people came to Ireland, that they were welcome to these magical lands so long as they called Ireland after the goddess Éiriú. And it is. And the modernized version is Éire, is Ireland in Irish. And Éiriú is the sovereign goddess, as I said, who brings us back to center, for she is the center of the medicine wheel. So when we walk the 8 directions, we always can come back to the center point to meet and commune with Éiriú. And her story is a beautiful one, for she is one of the Tuatha Dé Danann. And when the Malaysians came to Ireland, they didn't take Ireland by force. They cast a spell of poetry and music and storytelling, and were allowed to come peacefully to the lands. But first their task was to go out into the water, into the sea, past the 7th, the 9th wave. Something's going on outside. And Amergan, the great druid, and his posse went out into the water, past the 9th wave. And if they made their way back to Éiriú, to Ireland, then they could inhabit the land. And they did just that. And so Éiriú was gifted to them. So it feels like a good time actually to go on a journey, to connect in with these energies in the land, and to receive the medicine today that's ready and waiting for you to receive. And I actually have an image. And rather than being an image of fire for Samhain, it's actually one of water, the image that wished to be shared. And this actually is a place in Dingle, my soul home, which I will share more about after our meditation journey. So I invite you to get comfortable. And this island here is one of the Blasket Islands, and I like to call it the sleeping goddess. For now, the goddess is awakening within all of us. It's actually called on Far Marav, the dead man. But the sleeping goddess feels a bit more upbeat. So let's go on this journey. And it's a continuation of our walk so far with Tlachtga at this time of Samhain, with Éiriú, who's always here to bring us back to center. And imagine that we are gathered around the Samhain bonfire now. The primordial bonfire that has been lit for each one of us, right at the edge of possibility. Right at the threshold of everything that we have known up until this moment. For this bonfire holds the primordial energy of all of our stories, of all of our journeys this far. And you're invited to take your seat by the bonfire and connect with all those who have gathered here and have been waiting for you. And notice where you are gathered by the bonfire. Is it in a clearing in the woods, in the magical forest? Is it by the edge of the ocean and the sand? Or is it somewhere else? And notice how the flames rise higher and lick the sky. And how the colors shift and change and morph. Perhaps you receive messages from fire or see images, shapes. Hear the crackles, the cackles, and the musical tones of this fiery elemental. And I'm imagining we actually are by the ocean for balance, by the water's edge, as the waves crash upon the shore. You're rooted to the earth and the air that blows. You're connected to all elementals. And in this space, perhaps you wish to get up and dance and move, drum, sing, or be still. Allowing yourself to open, to be a clear vessel. So that the wisdom of who you are may flow through you and be received. Taking a breath here. And connecting in with your body now. And noticing if there's any places within you that feel tense, tender, or raw. Any places. That feel blocked or sore, stiff. You're invited to bring your gentle breath to these places. And with your awareness, that invitation that your body knows you are aware. And without any judgment, it's allowing every part of you to be here fully. It's all welcome. And now Éiriú steps in and invites you to draw a great big circle in the sand. And this represents your medicine wheel. And if you rise now from the fireside and take a great big step into the center of the circle. And notice how that feels for you. What moves through you as you are in the center of the circle now? Bring your awareness to all that's moving through you. And as you stand You can turn around and receive a 360 view of all the spokes of your wheel, of all aspects of your life in this moment. It's like a snapshot. And the center is your place of sovereignty, your place of power with yourself, the place of intuitive knowing. And from this place, you're invited to gather up all of who you are. And if this feels aligned for you, you can turn towards the Samhain fire and offer it all to the fire. Everything. All of who you think you are up until this point. Can you offer this to the fires now? To these ancient elemental beings, to be transmuted. All the stories, all the hardship, trauma, all the love, all the joy, every memory. For when we offer this to the fires at this time of going into the darkness, we allow the fire to do what fire does best, to transmute and to burn to the ashes who you thought you were. For what emerges from the flames is the truth of who you actually are. The full truth and glory of you that rises now from the fire, from the flames. You are the phoenix. You are a much greater version of yourself than you can ever imagine. And allow anything that comes up to be cleared and offered again and again to the fire, so that you may fully know yourself once again and remember who you truly are. So vast, so magical, so powerful. And we invite that version of you that rises now from the flames to become part of you that is standing in the center of your wheel, so that you merge and become one, so that you are the truth of who you are, without having to do or be anything. You become and therefore you can live in this way. And within this space of releasing and rising, it creates the void, a spaciousness. And Éiriú invites you to draw in the liquid plasma gold, Celtic gold, that can flow through your veins now to awaken the nobility of you. And Tlachtga, with her earth spear, offers her spear of illumination, of light, so white and pearlescent, crystalline, pure, to flow through you as well. To feed and nourish you, to remember the great vastness of who you actually are as you walk here on earth. And as the Magdalens say, we come in peace now, for we are peace. We come in glory, for we are glory. To correct the story, for we are the story. We come in peace to correct the story. We come in glory. We are the story. And as the gold, so animated and pearlescent white, so bright, flows through you, also invite in the emerald crystalline frequency, so that each part of you may receive the upgrade through these divine light codes, without you needing to do or be anything, just be opening to receiving and continuing to release. And you're invited to spread this light, share it now, if this feels right for you. Imagining each of the light frequencies flowing through the ley lines, out through your feet, your roots, your cosmic roots, from your fingertips, your eyes, flows out abundantly, overflowing throughout the energy lines of our earth. So that we flood our earth with light so divine and pure, to support the energies right now. So that only love and truth will prevail. And you're invited now to rise up above your medicine wheel. Just like remembering that you have wings. And as you soar and fly and stretch out these wings, as you get to know them again, notice where you're taken. What are you being asked to acknowledge, to witness? For this takes us out of the 3D density and invites whole new perspectives to be witnessed, felt, seen, heard, tasted, savored. And as you soar and fly like the eagle, enjoy this sense of freedom, of lightness. And that we offer these energies as our prayer for new earth and for humanity now. And Tlachtga would like to end with a little song. We call you now, hear our prayer. 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 Hear our prayer. Hear our prayer. And you're invited to come back down to earth. Back into your body. And allowing everything that has emerged for you in this journey to land and settle within you. Knowing that the magic will continue to unfurl in synchronistic ways. And before we leave the bonfire in this space, you're invited to plant your soul seeds now. With Tlachtga, with Éiriú, the Magdalens, and all those who are here supporting us. To plant these in the earth now. In co-creation of the beautiful garden of earth that is growing now. From deep within the soil upwards. And remember to come back here anytime to nurture your soul seeds and to commune with them and receive your instructions, your medicine for your mission. And also to be rejuvenated. And when you're ready, can gently bring some movement to your body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Stretch out if you need to. And come back to the here and the now. And if you wish to take some time to make a note of anything that emerged for you, then please do. Felt like we went on some journey there. And know that the magic is always happening. And thank you for going there, for going on this journey. And feel free to share in the chat if you wish. To share anything, any messages, words of wisdom, encouragement for each other, each one of us at this time. Because each one of us is so precious. And I raise my glass to you all. Cheers to you all. And I would love to share. Thanks, Lorna. Loved it. I would love to share my next beautiful in-person event within this energy. Yeah. Harmonious and overwhelming. Yeah. And really allow this energy, because it's new. It's new energy that's coming in. So we're getting used to it. It's like we're in training all over again. It is the wisdom school of training as we get used to this. So yeah, being kind and gentle to ourselves. But I'll share in the chat the link to my next retreat, which is in Ireland at the time of Bealtaine in the Northern Hemisphere, and in Dingle, as I said, County Kerry in Ireland. And I'll share my screen so that you can see, as well as the link, so that we can look at this together. For this is the Sacred Storytelling Retreat in Dingle, County Kerry. And this is a picture of where we will be staying, right by Brandon Creek, which is the place where St. Brendan is said to have set sail on his voyage of discovery out into the vast, wild Atlantic Ocean. And he did return with many stories for people. So this place is called Cuas of Udig, and it is the place of my ancestors. It is where my grandfather, Jim Leahy, grew up. And Dingle is where my mother grew up and where we've spent all our holidays. And the more recent times I've been to Dingle, I've noticed how, with the dense energies and with anything that's going on, any worry in my head, what's keeping me awake at night, it seems to just melt away. Melts away when I go to this land. So the invitation is that it is a retreat of pure soul rejuvenation. Because within that space, we can open and allow to these new energies that are coming in. So it's at the time of May, Bealtaine, when the new shoots, our soul seeds, are just emerging. And you can take time to read here about the calling of why I'm offering this now at this time, because it is the calling for all of us to come and unwind and rest. And being nourished, I see the land of Éiriú and our ancestors with their arms outstretched to welcome us home. home to heal, and home to just be in these environments that are so nourishing and can support our creativity and the birthing of our new ideas, our new missions, the new pieces of writing or work that you feel called to do. So it's going to be held in An Bóthar Pub and Guest House, which is my cousin's pub. It's 10 minutes drive from Dingle, from the main. It's quite a touristy town in Dingle. It's beautiful and it gets very busy. So this place is like a haven of peace in Cuas. So for this, we'll be spending time located in the space of the Bóthar, which actually means the road, as I've written there, and communing with the land in this place of West Kerry, which is in the Dingle Peninsula and on the wild Atlantic Way. Has anyone been to Dingle? I imagine some have. So from my recent visits, it was great that the sun was shining, because we do get all weathers, as we all know, in these lands. And here are some of the places where we will be going. And it's all within the location. Like, these aren't far from where we're going to be staying. So it is the place where we're going to be resting and being nourished and really deeply connect in with the land. And change to Dingle time, which is a whole other kind of time that slows down and helps us to remember who we are. So it's going to be quite an immersion. And this is the working itinerary. And I say working because it may change depending on the weather and the group and also the land, what the land is calling for us as we honor our ancestors. So it starts on the 1st of May, which actually is my wedding anniversary, Bealtaine, and the season of Bealtaine. So we gather in the meithel, the gathering, like I've called today, to connect and set our sacred intentions for our time together. And then on our full day one, we're going to connect at the threshold of our knowing and walk down the road to Brandon Creek to be with the ocean, to sit at the edge safely on the cliff edges. And you can go for a walk as well, but we'll take time on the land to meditate, to write, to weave, to storytell. And it's going to be very organic and natural. And I'll share the stories of my ancestors, of this place, and of the land. So Brandon Creek. And while I was there just a couple of weeks ago, I love how in conversation you learn so much through the natural flow of conversation. And my uncle said, oh yeah, there's actually an ancient site that he was involved in the raising funds for the excavation, just opposite where we will be staying in the Bóthar pub. So about a 10-minute walk up the road, called Cahar na Vinúrach. And there, it's a fort and huts and such a magical place. So we will go there and connect, and you get sweeping views over the land. The energy feels really light and magical, an energy I feel that we're all yearning for and that our soul is thirsting for right now. And we will then go in our minibus together to where my cousin Louise Brosnan, who is a chef, multi-award winning chef, an entrepreneur, because she will take us foraging to the wilderness. And she said it will depend on the tide times, so we will know more at the time, to forage seaweed, and she'll teach us about the sacred plants in this area. She's also a native Irish speaker. She's grown up and lived in Dingle all her life. So will teach us some of the Irish words for the plants as well, to really connect in with our ancestors and their changa, their tongue. She also said she will make foraged treats for us. So then on day 2, Saturday, as we have ingested the land and we're receiving the medicine and the wisdom and the remembrances, then we will activate our codes and connect with the voices of the land even more deeply. Going into sacred ceremony, we will go to these locations of Kilmacather, 12th century church, and it's got Om stone, different stones that we will connect to, and it is where my ancestors are buried as well. So we may hear from them too in the stories, and it looks out to the wild Atlantic Ocean. So it depends on the weather, how wild it will be. When I was there, no matter what the weather, it always feels peaceful and deeply nourishing for me. And we'll also go to Galler's Oratory and spend time meditating, either in the oratory. It's an ancient stone church that's built in the shape of an upturned boat. Very magical place. So we'll connect in and meditate here. And then you'll have some free time to roam around Dingle. And that weekend is actually called, there's Éiriú and Bealtaine, which is the festival of Bealtaine. So there'll be a lot on. There'll be live music and lots of cultural events that will be going on that we can enjoy. But you'll have your time to go look and go around the different shops, gift shops, and really connect in with the locals. And then back where we stay in the Boher, you'll have transport back. This is the time on day 3 to really allow your sacred story to unfold. So what is coming up? Because there will be remembrances coming up within you. What's been activated? What's been triggered? And we'll have space to connect in with that and have some sacred storytelling sessions and journaling. And then we will go to the beach where I went, the beach of my childhood, Tlachtga, which is Wine Strand, and have time by the shore, connecting with the ocean and the sand. And if you do want to take a dip, you're more than welcome to. I'll stay on the shore. Let's see how warm the water is. And nearby is Riusk on Riusk, which is a beautiful, magical monastic settlement as well, with some ancient stones. And when I visited there, I felt a real silence, a real calling to go into silence in this part of the land and to connect with the stones and their stories. And then on day 4, we will have some consolidation and integration and sharings of anything that has come up. And in the evenings, for the spaciousness to enjoy Dingle time, the accommodation that's included in this is part of the Boher pub. So you may wish to try a Guinness. You may wish to enjoy, if there is live music, I don't know yet if there will be, but it's a beautiful place. I used to go there, and actually when my grandfather was older, we used to drive him there and take him there to enjoy being with his relatives, being with his family. And you may want to take a stroll by yourself or with others back down to Brandon Creek or to the sites and enjoy this space. Maybe even stargaze. And the sunsets are amazing from there too, depending on the weather. So feel into the energies here and all that is included in this retreat. Accommodation, food, packed lunches will be made by the resident chef in Boher, who's also my cousin, and your accommodation, transport, and the crack, ceol agus scéalta, the fun, the music, the stories. And this is what's not included. And the early bird price. So all these pictures I have actually taken, that's Dingle town on a fine day by the marina, is the driocht, the magic that you will experience. That does not have words. goes beyond words, and you'll feel it. So this is our accommodation at the Boher pub. And this is what's around. Greenery, hills, the sea. And these are some pictures of the rooms, all en suite. And this is your investment. See, look, there's the fire lit for us already to gather around, the Bealtaine fire. So the early bird price is from £1,200. Early bird is until the 1st of January 2025. So you have the option, all rooms are shared, and you have the option to pay in full or in installments. So there's shared triple, shared twin. We only have 14 spaces on this retreat. One space is already taken from the waitlist. And anyone who wishes to sign up, especially by the 8th of November, you get a one-on-one 60-minute sacred storytelling soul coaching session with Eimear, the Beamer, worth £179. And that will support you to clear whatever needs to clear, to be ready to step into this space with an open heart and soul. So you can take your time to connect in and feel into as if this is your time for us to meet in person on the sacred lands of Éiriú and enjoy this quality that is so magical and ineffable as well, like really beyond words. And the more I try to describe it, I just hear it's like, just take people here and they will know. We'll know when we gather together. So that is my offering for you today. And whether you step in or not, I hope you have received the beautiful magic and medicine of connecting in with each other at this time, at this powerful time. And if anyone wants to have a chat with me about this retreat, then send me an email. I am here. I am happy to connect. And sending so much love. Gosh, I can really feel my throat. For whatever unfolds in the next few days. We have the US election on the 5th. We have bonfire night here in the UK. Whatever unfolds in these energies, remember Éiriú is here, Tlachtga is here, the Magdalens are here. Remember, you have the power of creation to inhabit the center of your medicine wheel. And when you need to, soar above it with your eagle wings, spread out, remember them, soar above it for a whole new perspective. And remember your soul seeds that you have planted. Tend to them, nourish them, savor them, enjoy them. And that we're back here again in our human form to commune, to connect, to be together, to weave, to storytell. So thank you all. It actually feels quite emotional to see you here and to connect and commune. And I'm sending you all so much love. That peace will reign regardless. Thank you all for your beautiful sharings. Wow. Gosh. Oh, the lone dolphin, Lorna. Fungi, the dingle dolphin, is dead. R.I.P. Fungi. So there was a dolphin that inhabited, a lone dolphin that inhabited the waters of Dingle for over 30 years. And as some say, it made the fisher folk rich in bringing people out on tours to meet fungi. I met him a few times, but in 2020, he disappeared and was never seen again. But his magic, his driocht, his medicine, dolphin medicine, is still so present. So thanks, Lorna, for bringing presencing fungi here and his magic. Oh, he made your honeymoon fab. That's gorgeous. Beautiful. Oh, your chat is all so gorgeous. Thank you for your messages. We are at peace, Karen. Yes. Jacqueline, I feel purified, renewed, aligned with who I am. Thank you so much for this beautiful journey. You are so welcome. Thanks for going on the journey. Rama, sadness lifted from gifts not wanted or welcome. Honoring my gifts I offer as precious to those who can delight in me being me. Yes to that, and medicine for us all. Me being me, you being you, we being we. Regina, St. Brendan is said to have landed in Newfoundland. Yes, a small island now called St. Brendan's. Yes. So he's said to have sailed up around the coast of Scotland, up to Newfoundland, and over, swinging over to America. And the voyage was the Brendan voyage, as it's called. It was reenacted a number of years ago by a guy called Tim Severin and his crew in the same boat, the Navogue, the Curragh, the same gear as well. So yeah, it's very inspirational place. That's a beautiful connection. Sleeping, dreaming woman in the sea, maybe sisters with Popocatépetl. The Sleeping Woman volcano in Mexico. Oh, I love that, near the North American Black Madonna. That's gorgeous. Pocha Chapel. I can't say it. Carolissa has been to Dingle.
Popocatépetl.
Popocatépetl.
Yes.
Thank you. I love it. Rachel, the meditation was very much in connection with your oracle card that you selected this morning. It was Bridget. Oh, I love Bridget. Thank you for presencing, Bridget. It was your spiritual fire is growing within. Yes, recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think. So I am in rhythm today. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yes. Michelle has words that came through. These are Michelle's words. Share your home, opening space. Your time alone goes with grace. Your light shines bright for those in the dark, illuminating the night, opening hearts. Stars shine out over our earth. There is no doubt it's time for rebirth. Thank you, Michelle. That is so beautiful. Wow. Janet, synchronistic magic. You had a dream in the early morning, being bright in a brightly lit room with women and a healer shaman checking her energy. And it was your turn. She was short, dark, wavy hair, youngish, olive skin. And you were sitting and placed her hand with fingers together. Wow, as if moving items. She said something like, take a good look at this. This color is very rare. The necklace that was yellow gold with large bean-shaped gems. Wow, sparkling and bright. You felt you should pay attention. Wow, that is beautiful. That is gorgeous. Thank you. So much gratitude. Cindy, thank you for the special journey. Yes, Phoenix appeared in your mind's eye this morning, and you mentioned Phoenix rising. This is how we're weaving and co-creating, isn't it? We're so connected, and these synchronicities are happening more and more, and with increased speed as well. And it does give me hope, and I hope it gives you hope. Gorgeous. Well, thank you all so, so much for your sharing. Oh, and your seed had something to do with an emerald place. Wow, that's gorgeous. Plant a seed. Absolutely. We need hope right now. Yes, we do. And sending so much love for what is in our highest alignment as humanity, that unfolds for all of us. Because as my friend said to me this morning, what happens in the US happens for all of us. So we're all connected, sisters, brothers. So sending you so much love. Thank you for coming here, for coming out on a Sunday. I made a lasagna before coming on here. So we shall have dinner shortly before my daughter heads back to university. I did ask her to put the oven on, but I don't hear anything. So be brave. This is my U from Dingle. It's my drum beater. You will get to meet you if you come to Dingle. Or Scotland, anyone coming to Scotland, Lorna, in a couple of weeks. So much love. Thank you all. Have a beautiful day, evening, afternoon. And to all those of you watching this in the replay, the same goes. Blessings to you all. Beannacht. Agus slán. So much blessings and goodbye. See you all soon.